Hi guys, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. Okay, so I was on Tuesday and I told you guys that I was going to be on tonight at 8 o'clock. I shared with you on Tuesday this bowl, how we created it. And I didn't have the pack, so I had to go and get one so I could share with you guys what the pack looks like. So this is the pack, and as I mentioned, they're not hard like the beads that you would normally use. These are the Dollar Tree ones. They are basically a hack. So it's plastic that looks like beads, but it gives you the same effect. So I think that that's fantastic. So just wanted to share with you guys what that looks like that we did on Tuesday, and I didn't have the bag, so I wanted to get one so I could share with you guys what it looks like if you want to redo or recreate this particular bowl. And guys, I love the way it turned out. It's fantastic. I actually have two of them now because I wanted to share with you guys how to do it. So I recreated a second one so that you guys could see it. Tonight, I did promise to do this candle holder. And so I'm going to do 2 candle holder and a wall decor. Quick and easy and beautiful. Now, I must say that I've been doing some glam lately. Now I want to do something a little bit rustic for those of you that love rustic, but yet still beautiful, not all rustic. So let's jump in. What you will need is a Dollar Tree cylinder, and this is the short one. You'll need the Dollar Tree roll of burlap. They come in different colors. You'll need some berries, and the Dollar Tree have a lot of them now. You'll need some lace, and I just went ahead and did a bow with the lace, very simple. You also will need some of the garlands, the Dollar Tree garlands, and I went ahead and just trim it back because I don't think I need much. And this little flower from the Dollar Tree. So what we're gonna do, so for that you will need your wire cutter and you will need your scissors because you'll need to cut all your materials, and you need the wire cutter to trim the garland and your flowers. You also need your glue gun and your glue sticks. Speaking of glue sticks, may I have one please? Catherine is with me again.
Hello.
Hi, Kat. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is make sure that my burlap, and actually these little parts that are pulled off of the burlap, I used to create the little bow here. So just utilize all parts of the burlap. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure my burlap. And because the Dollar Tree burlap is so thin, I'm gonna say double it. So you want to go ahead and lay some glue down. And for me, I don't want to put my burlap all the way to the bottom of the glass, nor in the center. I just want it about 1/4 or 1/3. Whatever works best for you. You do whatever works best for your home. And so guys, I doubled it so that it looked a little thicker. And I think what I want to do at this point is go ahead and take my scissors and furrow this a little. want to thank you guys so much for your time and your comments and your support, and just really have blessed me. And some of you that left comments, so funny. You do make my day, and I truly appreciate that. I say that all the time to you guys, but it's true. You do make my day. So I'm just going ahead and pulling some of the burlap apart so that I can have this look I'm going for. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more glue. Apparently my burlap is moving and I don't want it to move around. So I don't know if you can see that. Just pull some of the burlap out. Okay? I think that this is not only beautiful or going to be beautiful for Christmas or fall, but I think it would be perfect for a wedding as well. Now I'm going to take my lace, and actually let's do that the other way around. I want to make sure I get this smooth part right in the center. Bring it to the back. Now, right where we start, don't know, you can't really see it, but it's there. I think I want to go ahead and put my bow there. I just think to have the back look smooth, and if you have it on the table, both sides looks completely finished. You're not able to tell where you start and end. So I think that's a fantastic idea. So let's go ahead, add some glue to the bow. We're gonna go up top of that and lay the bow. Just like that. Now I want to go ahead and take my berries. Okay, I'm trying to determine the best place to go with this. Let's go ahead and remove this part. And then I'll use this to disguise my berries. Only because I want a little bit of green. going to shorten this a bit. And I think I really like the way that look. Let's see if we should add one more. We can. I'm going to go ahead and put my burlap strip back onto the center of the white. Just like that. And I'm thinking possibly to add a second one. I think I like that. Let's go ahead and do that. You can stop there if you'd like, or you can add a second one. It's up to you. Make it your own. And I really like the way that look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put this to the side and start on my next DIY, add the candle to it, and then you can take a look and see how you like the way it turned out. Okay, Kat, so this is what I'm gonna ask of you. I will need 2 candles, please. So the next DIY is the Dollar Tree bamboo skewer. So that's what this is. And I'm gonna go ahead and use these to create a, I guess you would say a wall decor. And you will need, you could go the full length if you'd like, or you can trim it down. I'm not quite sure. I think I kind of like the idea of having the full length. So you will have 4 glued together, and you will need an additional 4. So altogether we'll have 8. And this is an idea that came to me. I don't know how this is going to turn out, so I'm excited to see how this will turn out. You will also need some floral, and I went ahead and put it together already so it would not take time. A little pick, pumpkin pick, sunflower, and whatever flowers you'd like. Create your own bouquet, it's up to you. And so now I want to go ahead and glue these together. And I want to make sure that they're even. Now, this has been on my mind for quite a while and hadn't done it because I'm somewhat half stopped with creating fall. I'm ready to jump into Christmas. And so I haven't been doing much fall, just been working on Christmas and some glam pieces. For Christmas, I feel like it's a lot more dressy, fancy than fall. So I like to go all out on Christmas. So basically I'm lining up my skewers and then I'm going to glue them together. I hope you can see that. And I'm gluing it in the center, the middle of the skewers. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna add some to the back as well. And I like to work on the marble table only because the glue doesn't stick onto the marble table permanently. It's so cool that it keeps it from sticking. So let's move this up quite a bit. It's a little bit off. So be generous with your glue. All right, so here we go. This is one. We want to hold it together, make sure it dries. It's a long one, guys. I'm gonna move that to the side, let it dry, and do the same. Now, if you'd like to stain this, you can. Because it's bamboo, it stains really well. You can stain it with the wood stain, or you can even use some shoe polish. You can spray paint it too if you'd like. But I'm just gonna leave it as the natural color that it is. Now this, as that dry, I would be working on this now, but I did it prior and I think I really like it. I think what I want to do is probably create a little bow. Let's see, let's go ahead and create a bow. I think that would be cute. These are the Dollar Tree mesh tube, and I've shared with you guys, I am totally loving these things. So I'm just going to create a simple bow. And basically what I do is loop it twice, because I'm going to go short. I'm not going to go a long one. And then just twist it around. And I think twice is good. Then I'm going to take the other loop and just tie it. Quick, easy, simple bow. I'm going to leave that, and this should be dry. So now I'm going to take my skewers and I want to cross them. Now you can make this thicker if you'd like. You can make them if you want to do 8 or you want to do 6. I'm just going with 4. And so they are 4 pieces each. You can go with more if you'd like. I think let's go a little bit higher. think I like that. Okay, now I want to, I knocked over my glue gun, guys. I want to go ahead and add some glue, generous amount of glue. Now that I've got where I want my skewer to be, and I'm going to glue it together. And I think it would be beautiful if you made it thicker, like if you did possibly 8 or 6 each, would be gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my floral and I'm going to hot glue it onto the center of that. Hold that together, and I think let's go ahead and use this. We'll add some glue and we'll wrap it. I think that will be cute. That will also give you more stability as well. Now what I'm going to do on Tuesday or possibly this weekend, if I get back on live, I will post it on the wall and let you get a look at the way it looked on the wall as a wall decor. I must tell you, I'm loving the way that this is turning out. I hope you can see it. How cute is that? I think that would be fantastic for a wreath also, now that I'm thinking about it. I must tell you, I love when I get an idea, it's in my mind, and then I make it come to reality and it works out the way that I envisioned it. So that's why I do what I do. I love it. I'm going to hold it here for a bit so that it can adhere to the mesh. Kat, how are you today? You had picture today. Picture day.
Fun.
Yeah.
And quick.
It was.
Didn't really see
anyone
which was a
on?
good thing.
Rena? Hi. Thank you for joining me tonight. So this is where we are right now. And I must tell you guys, I am loving that. And like I said, you could possibly use it as a door wreath if you'd like. But now we're gonna go ahead and add our bow.
Rena said hi.
Hi, I'm so glad you're on.
And I believe it's Moonbut's mom.
Yes, it is. Now the bow we just created, we're gonna go ahead, add some glue. Be generous with it, and that's it. Quick, easy. Within minutes, you can have a new wreath or a new wall decor for fall.
Rena said, my dear.
I'm sorry?
My dear. Rena said, my dear.
Yeah. I'm glad you're on. It's Taji's birthday today. They're out somewhere. So guys, this is it. And like I said, I will share tomorrow, not tomorrow, but sometime this week. I'll come back on live again and I'll share with you how it looks hanging on the door. So this is the back and this is the way it looks. I like it. I'm glad the way it turned out. All right, so we're gonna do our last DIY now. Kat, did you get that candle for me? Perfect. I think I might have wanted a larger one. Could you grab a larger one for me? That would be fantastic. So the next DIY we're going to do is another candle holder. And this is the one we've been talking about. I shared yesterday, I want to say, and I had a few questions on how to create it, and I figured, you know what, I've been thinking about recreating it so that I will just take it as Thursday and make it happen. So that's why I'm on to share this one DIY, but I decided I'd go ahead and do 3 of them for you. So you can choose the middle or you can choose the end. I'm going with the end. That's the way the other one was done, and so since I'm going to recreate it, I want to go ahead and make it as close to the other one as possible. So Kat, the candle, you can take a candle from the entryway table. That would be perfect, please. All right, so once you've measured out your glass, your fabric on your glass. And this is a foam. They made it look like wood, and it's at Michael's. I want to say they were $6.99, and I used a 50% coupon. So you can use your coupon. Make sure you utilize your coupon as much as possible. And so once you've gotten your measurement done, I like to go ahead and take my twine. So what you'll need, I should go through this before I go forward, is the very same materials that we just worked with. We're gonna use the berries for Christmas. We're gonna use some of the garland, a little flower, because I do like to have white just to break up the red and green. And you'll need your twine. So once you determine where you want your glass to be, which I think I'll come up a bit, you want to go ahead and take your glue, add your glue down, and your twine. Then we're going to wrap all the way to the top. Add your glue, and I don't use a lot of glue. I do get some, we call it in our family real estate. I just wrap it quite a bit, and then I'll stop and add some more glue. And then continue. And guys, this is rustic, but I try to make it as tight and as beautiful as I can. So rustic is not always perfect, but I try to make sure that it's pretty close to it. Brini, are you ready for our baby? And I must tell you, the one I posted before, I want to say it was yesterday or the day before, I did all the way to the top, but I think this one, I don't want to go all the way to the top. I don't think I want to do that. And I will determine that after we add our foam to this. Okay, so there we are. And so what I want to do is go ahead and take my scissors. You can use a lighter and just get some of these loose pieces off.
Rena said,
yes,
wow, we will call
so happy.
him. Yes, we are so happy.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her. Okay, so just trim it up as much as possible. I don't want to spend too much time doing that. And I think I want to trim this back just a slight bit. I think it overlaps too much. And I'm hoping that I didn't go too far. Yeah, it's still a little bit. It's a little bit over. Just take off a little bit more. And I love to gauge, but in the time that I'm gauging, I'm sweating, hoping that I didn't mess it up. But I think I did well. So now you want to go ahead and add your glue all the way down. Lay your foam as close to the rope as possible. And you don't have to do it this way. You could glue your foam on first and then add your twine, but I often like to mix things up. I like to venture out a bit. Lay some more glue down, tug on it. Make sure you're close to your rope as possible and that you are even with the other side. I'm gonna make sure it's all even. Then you want to add your last bit of glue. I ran out. I'm still a little bit over, but I'd rather be over than under, because then I would be in trouble then. Press it so that it'll lay flat. I think I could have added a little bit more twine to that. So let's go ahead and cover that twine right there. I'm going to go ahead and add one other piece of twine just to disguise this spot here. So yes, I think if I did this, the first time I did it correctly. This time I wanted to mix it up a bit and do the twine first. I don't suggest doing the twine first. I would suggest doing your foam first and then do your twine. That way you don't have this gap that I'm now trying to disguise or cover up. But I think it looks fantastic. I will share it with you in a bit. Okay, and that's it. So here we are. And the other one, I went all the way to the top. I'm not sure if I want to go all the way to the top or I just want to leave it right there. I think I want to leave it right there instead of going all the way to the top.
Looks really good.
Do you
like that?
Without going to the top, right? That's what I thought. All right, so I want to also create a bow, but we're gonna go ahead and do pretty much the same thing we did earlier. Want to go ahead and just create a floral. Don't know if that's qualified as a floral. Just a little greenery or a pick for the front of our candle holder. So the first thing I want to do I think I want to go sideways. So you could go sideways or you could go upright. I think I want to go sideways. So we're going to go to that side or this side. Which side do you prefer? This side or this side? Let's go to the right. Okay, so that's done. And we're gonna go ahead and add some berries. And I think one piece is sufficient. I don't think we need to do more than one. I'm gonna go ahead, add generous amount of glue. Want it to stick right inside of there. And I'm going the opposite side of the garland. We're almost there, guys. Or I should say, Rini. Catherine, she's probably ready to go to bed.
Then it's Friday. Then it's the weekend.
So we're gonna add some glue to the little white part. Stick it in between. And basically, you could decorate it whatever way you want to. I mean, this is your arrangement, whatever works best for you. And I think I want to do 2 of them because I want to take one up to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more glue. And I think I'm going to possibly, let's see if we should add a berry down below. Yeah, I kind of like that, do you? Or another piece here.
I like it down low.
Yeah, I think I like it up top. You like it down low.
Different preferences.
Okay guys, so I'm going to give you the option. Oh, just lost my berry. Let's get another berry.
Sad day.
So you can go top or bottom, it's up to you. So this is the top. To go top, which I like, or to go to the bottom. like that too. I think I might go with the bottom. I like the bottom too. There you go, Kat.
Dedicated to your DIY.
Okay, Kat is the winner. At first, I thought I liked it at the bottom, but at the top, but I like it at the bottom better too. So you're the winner, Kat. And I want to just make a simple bow. Rainy, what did you think? I didn't ask you. Kat wanted the bottom, I wanted the top. And at the end, I thought the bottom looked better. What did you think? Would you have gone with the bottom or the top? This one, I'm gonna go 3 versus 2. I think I will create 3 versus 2. And we are finished. All right, so just add some glue. Place it down below. We have a rustic candle holder. Ooh. Trying to clean up in the process. And this is both candle holders. And this is somewhat flying away. Let's keep them in place here for a minute. Add a dab of glue. I just don't like mine flying around. If you do, that's perfectly fine, but I like it staying in place. I'm gonna go ahead and light the candle. And I think that would be cute for Christmas. And let's not forget,
Rita said, sorry, didn't hear very well, and then she said, love it.
awesome. Now I want to mention, if you want to do this for Christmas versus fall, because of course, I'm not quite sure how many people are doing fall anymore, you can replace the sunflower with a poinsettia or any other flower that would represent Christmas. And there you go. So I really like that. I hope you guys like the way that they turned out. If you do, give me a thumbs up, share the video with your family and friends, and I will see you on my next DIY. Thank you, Rainy.